Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the life you've been living doesn't truly belong to you. Every decision, every sacrifice, every mask you've worn was just to fit into what others expected. Yet, deep inside, there's always been a quiet voice. A voice overshadowed by duties, the craving for approval, and fear of letting others down. But what if right now that voice is asking you to choose yourself for once? To stop living just to please others and finally start living for you? Today, we're going to explore that powerful moment when everything shifts, when you break free from the chains of others' expectations and step into your true self. This journey won't be easy, but it will change everything. Stay with me as we dive into this transformation, and before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the Wise Mind channel. Here, you'll find content that sparks growth, challenges your mindset, and transforms how you see your life. Now, let's begin this journey with a simple question. What happens when you choose yourself above all else? It's the start of a profound inner revolution, a path that leads to freedom, authenticity, and the life you were always meant to live. Transformation 1. The moment of change. There comes a moment in life, a sudden, unmistakable shift when something inside you breaks free. You look in the mirror and see clearly for the first time. You recognize that for too long you've been living for others. You said yes when your heart wanted to say no, sacrificing your own dreams to meet expectations that were never truly yours. You sought approval over authenticity, adapting your true self just to be accepted. This moment is more than just a realization, it's an awakening. Inside you, an internal tear forms, a void that can no longer be ignored. It's your true self breaking through the silence, asking a powerful question. What if just this once I choose me? That simple question holds the key to transformation. It challenges everything you thought you knew about yourself and opens the door to a new way of being. Carl Jung, one of the greatest minds in psychology, believed that the most important journey we take is the journey inward. This moment when you choose yourself is both terrifying and liberating because it's more than just a personal decision. It's a rebellion against the roles and expectations that have confined you. And with this rebellion, your real transformation begins. Transformation 2. The world reacts to your choice. When you finally decide to put yourself first, the world around you doesn't simply accept it quietly, there's a reaction. Some people may look at you with suspicion, as if you've suddenly become someone unfamiliar. Others might feel threatened by your newfound confidence, unsure how to respond when you stop playing the role they expected you to fill. They might criticize you, calling you selfish or accusing you of having changed too much. This reaction happens because your choice to prioritize yourself disrupts the balance in relationships that were built on you always saying yes. People who once relied on your constant availability and compliance now feel unsettled when you start to say no, set clear boundaries, and follow your own path without asking for permission. It's important to understand, this response is not a sign that you are wrong or doing something bad. Instead, it reflects their discomfort in facing the changes in you and sometimes in themselves. Some may even try to pull you back into old patterns using guilt or manipulation to remind you of your place. This pushback can be painful, but it's a natural part of your transformation. The world around you often resists change, especially when it challenges the status quo. But remember, when you choose authenticity, you're inviting others to either accept the real you or step aside. Carl Jung wisely noted that living authentically means not everyone will stay by your side. Those who remain are the ones who truly see and appreciate you, not the version you once presented to please them. This separation is a form of purification, clearing the path for relationships that honor your true self and fostering greater inner peace and freedom. Transformation 3. The power of inner freedom. True freedom emerges the moment you decide to live for yourself and no longer seek validation from others. For years, you may have believed that love, acceptance, or respect depended on meeting external expectations. But real strength doesn't come from outside approval, it grows from within. When you embrace your authentic self, you release the need to prove your worth to anyone else. Choosing yourself allows you to shed the weight of fear, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough, fear of disappointing others. This is where true liberation begins. You give yourself permission to say no without guilt, to follow your desires without hesitation, and to live by your own truth. As a result, you stop chasing approval and start aligning your life with what truly resonates deep inside your soul. Carl Jung described this journey towards self-discovery as individuation, the process of becoming your most authentic self, not one shaped by societal pressures or family expectations. The outcome of this inner work is a profound sense of freedom. You feel lighter, stronger, and more connected to who you really are. Each step forward is a step into your own power, and for the first time, you walk confidently in the direction meant for you. Transformation 4. The past loses its power. When you choose yourself, the past, along with its fears, regrets, and limitations, starts to lose its hold on your life. For too long, you may have been trapped by old stories, the need to please, the fear of rejection, or the belief that you had to fit into a certain mold to be accepted. These patterns conditioned your choices and kept you from fully embracing who you truly are. But once you prioritize your own truth, those chains begin to break. You no longer feel compelled to justify your actions or explain your path to others who don't understand your journey. The need for outside approval fades, and with it, the power of past experiences to define or limit you. Instead of being held back by what was, you move forward from a place of confidence and self-acceptance. This shift allows you to leave behind toxic relationships, outdated fears, and self-doubt, creating space for new possibilities that align with your authentic self. Transformation 5. Synchronicity. The universe responds. You've probably heard of synchronicity. This powerful word is often repeated, but not everyone knows what it really means and, more importantly, fails to see how it affects their lives. Understanding synchronicity can be the key to understanding your own life and your purpose in this world. When you truly choose yourself and align with your authentic path, something remarkable begins to happen. The universe starts to respond in kind. This phenomenon, called synchronicity, is when meaningful coincidences seem to appear out of nowhere. Doors open effortlessly, the right people come into your life at precisely the right moment, and opportunities that once felt impossible now feel natural and within reach. Synchronicity isn't about luck or magic. It's the natural result of living in harmony with your inner truth. When your actions, thoughts, and intentions are aligned, your energy vibrates in a way that attracts what you genuinely need for your growth and happiness. The world around you begins to rearrange itself, clearing obstacles and bringing what once seemed distant much closer. However, it's important to remember that synchronicity doesn't mean the journey becomes easy or without challenges. You may still face doubts, moments where old fears resurface, or situations that test your resolve. But when these moments come, pay close attention to signs of flow, things becoming easier, opportunities appearing unexpectedly, or new connections feeling right. These are signals that you're on the right path and that the universe is supporting your transformation. To use synchronicity to your advantage, cultivate awareness and trust in yourself. Notice small coincidences or moments that bring clarity. When things align naturally, allow yourself to follow those paths without overthinking or resistance. Over time, this flow builds momentum, guiding you toward a life deeply connected with your true self and purpose. Transformation 6. Learning to be alone and love it. One of the most challenging parts of choosing yourself is learning to be alone and, more importantly, learning to love that solitude. At first, it can feel like loneliness, a heavy silence that once terrified you. But solitude is not your enemy, It's an opportunity to reconnect with yourself, to heal old wounds, and to build the life you truly want, free from external pressures. When you begin to embrace your own company, something powerful happens. You start realizing that you no longer need to fill your life with toxic relationships or distractions just to avoid being alone. Instead, you create a space full of freedom where you can rediscover forgotten passions, explore desires you once pushed aside, and rebuild your identity from the inside out. This loving solitude becomes a foundation for self-acceptance and inner strength. The moments when you feel alone are not moments of lack, but moments rich with potential, a time for deep self-awareness and growth. The more you cherish your own presence, the less you seek completion from others because you understand that you are already whole, complete as you are. This shift transforms loneliness into a sacred gift, a companion on your journey toward authenticity. Transformation 7. The choice that changes everything. The most powerful choice you can make in life is the choice to look within and awaken to your true self. It's easy to get caught up in seeking answers, validation, or fulfillment from the outside world through achievements, relationships, or approval. But these external sources will never fully satisfy you if you haven't first chosen yourself. Choosing yourself means taking full responsibility for your life and happiness. It's a conscious decision to stop living according to what others expect and start living in alignment with your deepest values and desires. This choice ignites an inner revolution, shifting everything, your mindset, your relationships, and how you experience the world around you. When you make this choice, you open the door to transformation. It's the starting point for discovering freedom, authenticity, and a meaningful life. No one else can make this choice for you. It's yours alone. By embracing it, you empower yourself to create a life that truly reflects who you are, not who you were told to be. This is the moment that changes everything. If these words resonate with you, know that this is just the beginning of a powerful journey. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it. The world needs more brave souls willing to live authentically. Leave a comment below and tell us what choosing yourself means to you. Every story is unique, and your experience could inspire someone else to find their own path. Remember, life truly begins the moment you decide to be unapologetically yourself. We hope this video has been both helpful and inspiring. Don't forget to subscribe to the Wise Mind channel for more content on personal and spiritual growth. If you found value in this message, please like the video and hit the notification bell so you never miss our future posts. Together, let's keep growing and choosing ourselves every day.